Well, boys, we are back with another video. I'm in a much better mood than I was for the last couple. Firefall is in the rear view. We are in Shadeweaver's Tangle. Um, you can see Stoneclaw Broodmother is up, and it's just me. There's been a couple people in and out, but I've been working this one, and I'll run over and clear one thistle and come back and just run back and forth. This is the only spot on these 10 that you can sit up on this wall and you can either send Jobber right to her or you can get like one every hour this sentry shows up. But what I've been doing is tagging with like darkness, which doesn't land on any of the placeholders, of course, and it'll run a little weird pathing because I'm on a wall and I send Jobber at the same time. They end up usually about here and they fight. Anyway, it's taken me let's go with less than 30 because there's been a few prior to the patch, prior to me resetting this. So yeah, let's call it less than 30, and that's pretty damn awesome. For everything we've been dealing with, that's pretty damn awesome. So, in the meantime, I will hit wounds. I'm gonna pull out Big Jobber, and what I will do is probably send Jobber and then back to pull this Broodmother up here on the hill a little bit, and then just take care of business. Yeah, that's probably the best way, just because I don't want that random roamer to show up, because when it shows up, it then jumps aggro to like right about there, and then that jumps to that one, then so you've got 3. So enough of that, boys. Let me make sure. I think I've turned all this on. Yeah. I'll pull out Big Jobber. So what I'll do is hit pet attack, and then back, and then attack again, and that ought to do it. That should be good enough. I'm gonna drop my mount here real quick. And silent. This is another chance where they could have made the model 3 times the size, and they didn't. That's really disappointing. I will never understand that. Bosses should look like bosses. I mean, at this point, Jobber's bigger than this net. All right. A little out of order. Okay, back in business. There's been some more posting on the forums, and someone responded with the idea of maybe solo players shouldn't be worried about this kind of stuff. Maybe this is set up for groups, and I will speak on that. I watch groups camp the same camps that I camp, and I'm more than able to do them. Their argument was that, hey, there's 10, 12 placeholders, so clearly that's not made for a solo player to keep it clear. And I just completely disagree with the new, I guess, path they're taking. It used to be 3 or 4 placeholders for a named. Usually it was a 5% chance, 1 out of 20-ish. for it to show. A lot of times it would be better than that. You know, it'd be a 20% chance. And so you'd spend some time clearing, but you knew that if you put in, you know, let's say 2 or 3 hours, you had a good chance of getting one, unless you got a bad stringer of RNG, and then maybe you're sitting there for longer. But with the new formula being, you know, what, 5%, and then they expand it out on each placeholder. Doesn't matter if you're a group, if you're a solo player, these spawn rates are bad. And then when you add the problem in this zone, which is the fact that these are not snareable, rootable, mezzable, you cause a problem, a big problem. Even some groups can't handle it because you get 4 or 5 of these at a time and you're done. So either cut back the placeholders or allow some sort of crowd control manipulation to occur for solo or for groups. Anyway, boys, let's see what we got here. Don't need any of that. I actually do need that. I don't know why. I guess I'll give it to my shaman that's slowly leveling up via overseer. Need to get some tribute going again. I don't know what this is. I'm going to hope it's an AUG. And it is, but it's just not for me. That's... You know what, I'm not even going to say it's disappointing because yesterday I picked up this and it's not an upgrade. Yeah, I mean I went through and checked everything. It's not an upgrade. That, you know. Anyway. For once, I guess really for the first time ever, I'm going to offer this out. I just don't know if anyone's going to come get it. Anyway, boys, the camp is easy for us, like I said. Stoneclaw Broodmother is kind of in the west half through the tunnels in the northeast corner, really as far as you can get. And you want to set up shop on this wall, and you saw me do the pull. That's how you're going to want to do it every time. You can send Jobber and just fight right there, but you know, clearly he's not around, but you saw in that video that roamer. So what I do is send the pet, back it up a little bit, and then fight, you know, wherever it ends up being. The fight itself was nothing. Let's see, 240, 188, you know, whatever. I wasn't trying. So nothing to worry about, but hey, we got another one off. That's 3. I think that means, what, 4 to go? I think there's 7. Let's find out. Yep, 4 to go. I know where this one is. I know where that one is. I think that's the Raptor Dinosaur one. That's the one. Oh man, this one is not gonna be fun. It's in this thing, yeah. And in the top part of it, there's some sort of vampire-looking, undead, weird things. So you're gonna. I think it's gonna limit the areas I can camp because I can't handle live and undead at the same time. As far as being able to sneak around. Anyway, boys. See, we covered the camp, covered the kill. Good to go. Hope this video helps you boys with your hunter achievement. We are getting close to being done. I hope we wrap it up soon. See you boys in the next video.